Jeskai counts on the left. That would be Herman. Yawgmoth on the right. That would be Yosef. Getting ready to go. Looks like one card moving to the bottom of the deck. Okay, one card on the bottom for Herman, a multi 6. And it looks like we were ready to go. Oh, did Yosef take a mulligan as well? I looked away for a fraction of a second. Aaron Mesa for Herman. So Herman made the finals with this Jeskai Cats deck at the 90s MTG Legacy Open. I've talked a lot on this channel already about, Herman's skill level as a Magic player, ability to attack a metagame. The first decision you make for an event is your deck registration. Herman, notoriously in my mind, chooses the right deck for the right event. And that's a turn 1 Young Wolf for Yosef. If you're familiar at all with the modern Yawgmoth deck, this is basically the same deck as far as the main deck, except if you're curious what legacy cards are in the deck, Once Upon a Time and Gaia's Cradle are basically the only main deck legacy-only cards.
Pretty happy so far.
All right, survey. That's fine.
It's the All-Slot card, I know it.
No. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
Amped Raptor.
How's this been treating you?
It's been fine. Like, sometimes it'll hit a counter spell, and sometimes it hits that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, a Johnny Knockout Pride is in. Let's go.
It's like, all right, let's put the cards in the exile so I'm going to move on with my life. Sometimes it does that.
Yeah, you seem pretty good. That is first strike.
Yes.
Pariah, I mean. So the Amped Raptor has first strike. Herman is out of energy, 0 energy after casting the Ajani. Ajani Planeswalker made a cat. Token.
Odd says.
Windswept Heath getting cracked here for Yosef.
Sometimes it's low rolls and sometimes it high rolls.
Oh, and the deck has duels, of course. Bayou is found here by the fetch. But as far as non-land cards, Once Upon a Time, the only card that's only legal in Legacy.
Oh, wait, no.
Wall of Roots. Let's go. Gets dazed, though. Power Creep. I'll daze your Wall of Roots. So a big attack comes in. These cats do a lot of damage in a hurry. And now Herman fetches. I took the subway part of the way home with Herman after the 90s MTG Open. We just found each other on the subway platform by accident, which was funny. But we were riding home, and I was asking Herman about the deck choice for that event. Herman's been liking this Jeskai Cats deck. And without repeating the entire conversation, basically, Herman thinks this deck is great right now. It has, like any deck, some weaknesses. But if you're looking for a deck to play that is fun to play, attacks the metagame in a unique way, your opponents are going to make mistakes because they're not sure what you're doing. And Decklist is available in our Discord server. I pinned it to the Decklist channel. Herman's deck is awesome. What about Entomb, Herman? What about Oops? Herman doesn't give a damn. And another deck. A few weeks ago, a Yawgmoth deck top-8 event. Oh, where was that? It was a Legacy event. Damn, I feel bad now because I forgot where it was. But there was a Legacy event, a somewhat large paper event, and a Yawgmoth deck top-8'd. And I posted about it on our Discord server, and the person had some wins against Reanimator and all that. Seemed like a great deck choice to attack the meta. And then it just went quiet. Like, nobody talked about this deck for weeks. Now Yosef is playing it, and so far liking it. Was it in Italy? It could be. I just don't remember, unfortunately, and I don't have it in front of me. I'm sorry to the person that played the deck. No disrespect, I hope. I just forgot where that was.
Let's get shot.
So here's Endurance. That'll be helpful, I guess. Gonna target Herman here. Herman's library, graveyard. We'll move to the bottom of the library. Endurance is a decent blocker, but it's getting swords, and Yosef will throw it into exile. So with the creature combo deck, the Yawgmoth deck, somewhat fine with having an Endurance get hit by a Swords of Plowshares, I guess, a Bayou getting wasted here. The Yawgmoth deck does need some mana and extra creatures to function, though.
This one.
Dredger's Insight.
Okay, that is Dredger's Insight. We'll get the text for that up on the screen. Card from Either Drift that sees a tiny bit of play in Legacy, I guess. Agatha's Soul Cauldron was found there. Audrey in the chat pointing out that MTGO kills a lot of deckless conversations because I think most grinders don't play it, and people that play these decks don't play challenges often. You know, without saying the same thing I've said like 600 times on this channel, the MTGO challenges with like the same 30, 40 players every week, just not a great, what is the right word that I'm looking for? Thing to put all of our decisions on the ban list.
This will die. Can I steal a dice?
Yeah. And then
A thing to use to make decisions about the ban list. Not in my opinion. Like, for me personally, I see these challenge results, and I understand, okay, the Reanimator deck is good. I get it. I get it. But the amount of people registering the deck and not trying Yawgmoth, not trying the Strifo deck that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, just for example, I don't get it. Like, what are you doing? Black Recluse is here. Would like to start playing, found your channel, and enjoying. Good to have you here. Good place to start would be our Discord server. A lot of cats on the table at this point.
Don't block this guy and do direct all this damage and then drive other guys.
yeah.
All right, Cervell's a forest into the graveyard. Ajani now a planeswalker. Yosef's life total is 7, and we're going to scoop it up. Herman up a game.
Missing like some pieces to make it like the ideal. No, I'm borrowing the cradle. I obviously don't own them.
Yeah. Good luck.
Players getting ready for game 2 here. And Herman played this Jeskai Cats deck at the 90s MTG Open, I was saying a moment ago. If I remember correctly, and I'm off the top of my head, I don't remember, but I think Herman was 4-0 against Demir Reanimator. And playing against good players as well. Actually, I think it was 3-1. I don't want to get this wrong. I think it was 3-1. Anyway, Herman feels great about the matchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once Upon a Time finds a Verdant Catacombs, starting off game 2. Once Upon a Time, the card I said before, is not in the modern version of this deck. Once Upon a Time is banned in modern, for anyone not familiar.
I'll shuffle this deck. I will cast a card.
Oh, that's a Yawgmoth. Yep. I'm on pass.
Okay, Yosef announced a Young Wolf here. Audrey pointing out it's a goodish matchup, but also discount that Herman is a very good player. Very true. Very true. Herman could probably play some Pioneer deck and do pretty well, if I'm being honest. Dredger's Insight, Brainstorm, and Response. I'll get the text for Dredger's Insight up on the screen again. I don't know if most people know that this card exists. It was from Either Drift. Bud says Cat deck seems very strong. On the other side, interesting to see Legacy deck without blue. Very true. Very true. The dog says, I feel like if Yosef can just resolve Yawgmoth, he will most likely win. So at FNM, the same event that we're watching right now, I played against Yosef. I was playing Goblins, trying a new Goblins list. Didn't really like it, TBH. And I got destroyed by this Yawgmoth deck. It turns out a deck with a lot of X1s, really, really bad against Yawgmoth. If I had to guess, if they played like 1,000 matches of the matchup we're watching right now, Yosef would probably win most of them, is my guess. Robert's wondering how I like Goblins in 2025. The list I played last week was not good. I didn't like it.
Wrong person.
Yep.
Unlike the people that play in MTGO challenges every weekend, I try new things. And sometimes it doesn't work.
Pass the turn. Yep. And then after you draw.
Oh, surgical?
Yeah, and then a surgical target buys credit.
Sure.
By the way, the card milled before was Long Goodbye. Now there's a surgical happening here. And Gaia's Cradle is getting hit, which is not game-winning, obviously, but annoying for Yosef. And we see a bit of Yosef's hand here. Yawgmoth is in hand. Endurance, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, a Verdant Catacomb, a Bayou, and... oh, that Black Connive land. I'll have to look up the name.
Okay. Yeah.
Spymaster's Vault, yeah. Thank you, Salty. Roberts with such a legacy question. WTF is Connive. You know what? You missed like a whole set. It was called Streets of New Capenna, and it was very controversial because people were wearing hats or something. I don't know.
I've started, so I was trying to download my own feature on.
What about the lore?
I've tried to do it. The only reason I know this is I've tried.
What about Universes Within? They try something new with Universes Within. What is this?
Yeah, I got a fairy handle.
Audrey putting it perfectly. Connive is like explore but drawing. That's pretty accurate. Robert says, do you think we'll get a Sabrina Carpenter MTG card like they do in Fortnite? You know, I gotta be honest. I've heard that person's name many times, and I still don't know who that is, and I'm just like afraid to ask at this point, and probably better I don't find out. Every time I look into like some pop culture personality, I'm like, oh god, why did I look this up? Okay, Johnny is back on Herman's side. Endurance, Stretcher's Insight, Yawgmoth on Yosef's side. Yawgmoth is a combo piece in this deck. Combos with Yawgmoth. It's a 1-mana 1/1 with Undying. I'm also, if I'm being honest with everybody, just getting old, and I just don't know who any like famous people are anymore. All right, there's the Spy Master's Vault. Adam pointing out, don't you have Mariah Carey tokens or something? Yeah, the Mariah Carey Christmas Mischief Booster tokens are an important part of 90s MTG lore. Study up, everybody. Green Sun X is 2, okay.
How much did it take me to get back from the
I think I hear people laughing in the background. Did you hear that? I don't like that. Outland Liberator is found, okay.
Nights.
I do not have the day-night token. That one's on you.
No, neither do I, but
You have introduced.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm so sorry.
Yosef registered this deck and then showed up without a day-night token. Can you believe these people?
Not even Butterfree, man.
No Butterfree.
What the heck is that Pokemon card doing there?
Next step, I'm gonna source a Yawgmoth. Yep.
Okay, Swords on the Young Wolf. Exiling those things is pretty good. I'm actually not sure what the Pokemon card is supposed to be. That's just supposed to be day? I'm not really sure what that is. And I'm not kidding. I don't know what that is.
It's a Guide of Souls.
Okay, Guide of Souls found by Amp Raptor. Not bad. Oh, it's an insect token? What made the insect? Am I missing something? Oh my god. Should we just end the stream?
Most unique of the flames.
The Twitch chat's gonna start booing now. This is horrible. I guess the Pokemon card went away, so that was just a day-night. Yeah, we went from one of the most viewed Legacy streams ever to this, whatever this is. This is horrible. Sirius is absolutely right. The YouTube comments are gathering their pitchforks. Just let me know, chat. If you want me to end the stream, let me know now.
I definitely did not search.
We'll just end this thing if this continues. Anybody wanting a mercy ban from the moderators as well, just say so in the chat and we'll ban you.
I'm more concerned that I don't have it because it's not mine.
Yeah, there was a famous moment on this channel. This is part of the 90s MTG lore, by the way, when the initiative token was tracked on a phone, and I thought it couldn't get any worse than that. This is worse.
I mean, like, nothing is happening.
You gotta represent the thing.
Yeah, I know.
And the phone's falling asleep. Oh my god.
I love that he's playing with it. It's basically just Nadu but green black.
Yeah. Dogger.
Yawgmoth. Grand Physician. Bonus points in the chat if you know its new Final Fantasy name. Yawgmoth is a modern staple. Doesn't see a lot of play in Legacy. Maybe after the stream it will.
Let's start this race. Let's start this rat race.
Swords on Yawgmoth. Well,
Where I stand at the end of all this.
things are about to get interesting.
I'll target.
Okay, Amperaptor's going to get killed here by Yawgmoth, sacking Endurance. Yosef will draw the card. Herman has 1 energy. Herman using a Pokemon energy. We just haven't even bothered to point that out yet. That's how badly this stream is going right now. The stream is going so badly, nobody even noticed Herman had a Pokemon energy card on the table. All right, Yawgmoth is gone. Meticulous Archive, Surveil. Neutral Ground is here in the chat. Shout out to Neutral Ground, top left of your screen. Our current gift sub leader. For the month. And shout out to Iron City Trades as well. So, now it looks like it's turning to night, and Yosef doesn't know how to do that. Okay, now. Oh, dear God. All right, now it's night.
3/3 with vigilance, right?
3/3, destroy targeted, whenever it attacks.
Okay, they're talking about Outlay and Liberator becoming Nightbound now. It does not have Vigilance. It's just a non-vigilant creature called Frenzied Trapbreaker. Whenever it attacks, you can blow up an artifact or enchantment. And it keeps the 1 sack destroy target artifact enchantment ability. And it's a 3/3.
It's his fault.
Twitch chat does not like the day-night mechanic. I mean, you know, we were talking about on last week's stream, Twitch chat didn't even know what the best mechanic of all time is. How would they possibly know what the worst mechanic of all time is? I mean, come on.
The ground is great.
I asked Twitch chat what the best mechanic of all time is, and they like gave 100 guesses, and they were all wrong. Robert says, I think Prowess is the best mechanic. It's in the top, like, 50, maybe.
It seems too slow.
Yeah, the miracle mechanic was great. You notice how they put it in all the different sets afterwards? Audrey says it might be Kicker. You know what? Kicker's up there. So now there's a Dryad Arbor on the table. Yawgmoth on the table. Monka TG says flying. You know, Monka might be right.
How much time is left?
All right, second Dryad Arbor, putting a -1/-1 counter on Guide of Souls.
You're good to go. I do it for you.
Caliber says flanking.
Alright. I drew the card I was hoping to draw.
Don't like that.
Yeah, they should make flanking evergreen.
See,
Put it in every set. Here's Mockingbird.
I ain't got no counters.
I'll copy.
Copying Yawgmoth with Mockingbird. That's pretty gross, actually. Did that just win Herman the game? That seems pretty disgusting here.
Have to get that -1/-1.
Gonna sack a cat token to flip a Johnny and give the Outland Liberator a -1/-1 counter, and Herman will draw a card. Ouch!
So that will trigger Johnny. I'll draw a card. I don't like. I'm gonna 0 Johnny. In life getting energy.
I have a few horsemanship cards in my cube, and honestly, not a bad mechanic. Makes for some interesting situations. Shout out to Lu Shun.
I will pass to.
Shout out to Sun Quan. Shout out to Rolling Earthquake. Yeah, Monka saying horsemanship is very exclusive. I agree. Monka impressed with the phone. So Outland Liberator, Frenzy Trapbreaker, has a -1/-1 counter on it. Here's Malevolent Rumble. Johnny now a Planeswalker with 3 loyalty. Herman has 3 energy. There's a lot going on. And the Mockingbird is Yawgmoth. Delighted Halfling, okay. If Herman creates a token using his phone, we are going to end this room.
Sacrifice him. Come back on there.
All right, a little bit of Yawgmoth Wars happening right now. Guide of Souls getting targeted this time. And some cards are going to get drawn here.
Lost our target.
Okay,
So
sure.
it just doesn't. So you just draw it.
So I draw one and you draw. You draw one?
I don't, because you sacked it to
Okay, so in the end, only one card was drawn because the targets were removed and the abilities countered. That's what the players are discussing now. I'm not sure what Herman's doing with the phone. Is Agatha's Soul Cauldron on the stack?
I'll attack a Johnny.
Okay, Yawgmoth attacking a Johnny. A Johnny will drop to 1 loyalty. Soul Cauldron getting activated here.
Have a creature in there.
I have a couple.
I'll just exile Sky of Souls.
Okay, Guide of Souls getting exiled. A Johnny will be hit by a 3-power Yawgmoth and die. Not sure what Herman's doing here. I guess looking up the text for Yawgmoth. Is Yawgmoth not in English or something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Yawgmoth has protection from humans, so can't block. Becomes day. Okay, that's being tracked, I guess.
Trigger not activated.
Yeah, I would just want to double check.
Dinosaur.
Okay, Amped Raptor down to 4 energy, hitting Yawgmoth, the original. Getting Yawgmoth off the table is important. That was a big hit there. Null Rod. Null Rod not too bad right now with Soul Cauldron on the table. So Herman has a Yawgmoth, which is the Mockingbird. Has a null rod now, which shuts off the Soul Cauldron. Joseph with no creatures in play. Looks like Herman's looking at pictures of Yawgmoth. Oh, dear God. What is going on?
Oh.
I'm not convinced. I know it's a guitar.
I think we're going to have to end the stream. If you're watching this later on YouTube and you unsubscribe, I understand.
One more left.
We're going to have somebody standing next to these feature matches, like kind of just keeping it all on the rails, you know? We're just going to have to like hire somebody to just stand there and watch and make sure everything just makes sense. You know? Another Amp Raptor for Herman. Ocelot Pride. Ouch. 5 energy now. Are we at City's Blessing yet? No, not yet. Attacking with Yawgmoth. And the Amp Raptor. 9 permanents on the battlefield for Herman. Another delighted halfling. That's not gonna do a lot. I think that's City's Blessing now, right? Attack it for 6. Amped Raptors have first strike. All right, 4 damage gets in. Yosef drops to 8. Vantage bars over to the left right now. Richard and Pete's clipping stuff. Yeah, there's probably a couple of things worth clipping in this match so far. There have been some unexpected plays here. Both phones went to sleep. Oh, man. We're, of course, just having fun. Herman and Yosef are our friends, and they're doing their best to make everything clear, which I appreciate. It just all looks so funny. All right, they gave up on the phone.
Attack for 3. Johnny.
Another Ajani. It's pretty good.
I'll sack to nothing. Draw a card. Johnny.
Okay, sacking the cat to Yawgmoth. And Ajani will flip here. Make a cat. No red permanents. No, a Ponder for Herman. I think that's Herman's first cantrip of the game, right? Yeah, the Yawgmoth has been really good on Herman's side, by the way. Yeah, we may see a phone used for City's Blessing. That would be really something, huh? Yeah. All right. There's the City's Blessing token. He had the City's Blessing token. All right. Herman's going to take the match, though. Yosef scooped it up. GG's. That was fun. Well played. And an unexpected winner.